John Taltim as elder of the Kizh and then cousin to our chairman as well as nephew to our chief. And I was able to go to school for biology, so I'm able to take some of that today's science and incorporate it into our traditional knowledge. And much of this knowledge is useful in this discussion about Portola in regards to why they chose the areas that they camped. And it's all due to the resources and the multitude of the resources that we had in our area. And this particular area in general, where we're sitting right now, throughout and on this map, you can kind of actually see, this map is a representation of the ancient routes that occurred here in Los Angeles and the LA basin. And what you can see, this was actually a map created in 1938 by this gentleman, George Kirkman, and he created it for the LA County Library. And what he wanted to map was simply the ancient routes, as well as village areas, as well as mining areas, as well as battles. Like, he had a whole slew of stuff, but he also mapped the Portola route all throughout the LA basin. And why we bring this map to your attention is to show just, number one, the network of trails that was in place for thousands of years, that when Portola came through from San Diego and reached this area, you can see there's a big network. So if you take a right, you're not going the right direction. So you have to know how to navigate through our very topographically diverse landscape. We have a landscape that is just very diverse. It does not lend itself to straight travel. And so because of that, knowing the topography and the landscape in terms of the floral components of the landscape, you not only, as well as our underground components. And that was the main thing that made our tribe so popular with all the surrounding sister tribes, is the fact of our underground resources. One main one being oil. And oil was the one item that we would export and utilize within our standard daily activities that made us very, very prominent and successful in this trade activity. And so with this, we want you to take a better look at this, but this is going to help kind of explain why Portola was able to land all the way in Baja California and in 4 months get all the way up to Monterey. I mean, that's a quick, essence. If you have to bushwhack through all this stuff, I mean, so with the ancient roads that were already in place, that's how Portola was able to, number one, engage with the native community to figure out, hey, where's my biggest population area that I could get for my workforce? As well as, where's my best resources for our oxen, for our cattle, for all this stuff? So that's what was in his mind as he's coming through here. And so that's what I help explain is some of this prehistoric flora and fauna that was present that kind of triggered why they were, because they didn't take the same route coming back. And there was reasons for that, as Paul's going to get into as well. So that's what hopefully this discussion will be expounded, and we get to discuss a lot of this prehistory stuff, because it was a big component as why Portola chose the route he chose.